year, LSU Tigers. Taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as a national champion. Right there, we'll start with the 25. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Guys up front, line up. It's first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Short pass finds the tight end. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Press coverage now from these DBs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
It bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Around now before the snap. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going.
The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They'll look to throw it. Using his legs in the scramble. Tough to shovel a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Flip to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. The throw. It's Russell. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick, but he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? He's got it near the end zone. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play here on 2nd down for this offense? Here, it's Holstein. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They're going to run the option and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation. Touchdown, tie, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now come out from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but not the rush. Look at this short loss. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Pressure is coming. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's all in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's Russell. Receiver makes the catch. They get him out, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Extending the play now. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. He tests the middle, he gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They beat it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. The offense was good in short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Cannot connect. Incomplete. Now fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Holstein. Quick throw to the left side. He's big for a third time tonight. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up to the 33.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Nice space at the 20. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Alabama comes up the line quickly.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open down the field, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Deep ball back to the right side. Makes the grab at the 30. He's still going. It's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Alabama getting set for their first and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks off the defender. Finally stop him, but that game is good for a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Bama. Add 6 more points to the total. And this national championship game is now dead even. But we're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Automatic at the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's Watkins. That strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
There's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. All right, 1st and 10 here. We're going to throw the ball. Easy to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU. They're going back up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Takes it across the 30-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Clear movement before the snap. It will be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. Fastball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Throw for the first down. Oh, he escapes. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And the extra point was up and good. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Bringing it out. It's Watkins. Stop with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime.
best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here. Only the defense come up with a stop. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Look to throw it here on second down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Lindsey. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Talk Strategy. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. We'll try to add the lead now with PAT.
Once the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Off right there to start the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. They make something happen. Looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. Cost the offense 5. One more play before they head to the locker room. Adjustments now for this defense. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. 5. No return attempted there. Has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Here's the second down play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Russell, bringing pressure. Left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was losing through the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So they're short on fourth down. Coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. He will wisely throw that one away. Completion makes it second down. It's Lindsey. First down, looking for more now. Able to make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw to the left side.
throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's
looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't press that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it comes up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pass rush closing in. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Offense on the field. He's 4th down and 9. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from 25. Now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? By the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. Breaking free at the 35. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll try to use his legs here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. defense right in the line, playing with tempo now. They'll try the option play here. Fighting them off. But only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He hands it to the back. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a 1-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Pressure there. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Catch made on the right side. They'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring it down.
How about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. The offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert. 3rd and short here from the 50. Throw. It's Holstein. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up the 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. They connect there.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Lets it go on the move. Pass caught. Can he get in? The tackle is made at the 4th. 1st down and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
And with the over 3rd and goal now, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That would cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Defense adjust. The pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Russell. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. He's going to take off here. And they bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, And just like that, I think that'll be ball game. The one thing they couldn't do is turn the football over. They put it on the ground. The defense capitalizes. And I think that's going to be the ball game here in the national championship.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Lindsey. Defense reacts quickly in a very short gain on the play.
The running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Pounding away with the run game. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Back to throw. It's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. Here we go. National championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Now they call a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Pulling off play action. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So a fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Receiver makes the catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Back to pass. It's Russell. The two-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Tennessee able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory.